Welcome to Black and Blue Review. I'm your host, Ron Dew. I'm the husband of a Panther fan. Welcome back to the studio. We're here to break down a Week 2 matchup with some fascinating storylines. The Carolina Panthers are heading west to take on the Arizona Cardinals. The Panthers are looking to bounce back after a tough season opening loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars, a game where the offense struggled and they couldn't even stop the run. On the other side, the Cardinals are riding high after a solid road win against the Saints, a victory that has them starting the season 1-0. Let's dive into what to expect from these two teams. For Panthers, it was a rough start. Quarterback Bryce Young completed 18 of 34 passes for 154 yards with 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. The offense as a whole managed only 255 total yards. A glimmer of hope for the Panthers could be the return of left tackle Ike Ekwonu, who missed Week 1 after an appendectomy. His presence could be a huge boost to the running game, which allowed a staggering 200 yards on the ground last week. On the other side of the ball, the Cardinals' offense, led by Kyler Murray, was productive enough to get the win. Murray threw for 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and the ground game featuring James Conner and rookie Trey Benson was a significant factor. The Cardinals will be looking to exploit the Panthers' Week 1 struggles against the run. When we look at key matchups, there are a few to watch. First, Bryce Young versus the Cardinals' first veteran safety, Budda Baker. Panthers head coach Dave Canales has said his game plan will be dedicated in part by where Baker lines up. Young will need to be sharp and avoid turnovers, something he struggled with in Week 1. The other big one is Cardinals' rushing attack against that Panthers defensive front. The Panthers gave up 200 rushing yards in the first game, and the Cardinals duo Conner and Benson could have a field day if Carolina doesn't show up things. Now for a bit of history, where the Cardinals are the favorites and have the momentum. The Panthers have historically dominated the series. Carolina holds a 15-6 all-time record against Arizona, including a win in overtime last season. The Panthers have won 7 of the last 8 matchups, so while the stats from Week 1 might favor the Cardinals, Carolina has their number. So how does this shake out? The Cardinals currently 6.5 point favorites. I'm not going to argue with the odds makers. While the Panthers have had historic success against Arizona, their Week 1 performance, particularly on defense, is a major concern. The Cardinals' run game is a bad matchup for the Panthers' defense that look very vulnerable. I expect Kyler Murray and the Cardinals' offense to find success and for their defense to make enough plays against the still developing Panthers offense. My prediction, the Arizona Cardinals get the win at home 27-17 and move 2-0 on the season. Keep pounding.